Hi Kachas! Today I want to share to you about how, as a Filipina, how to marry your French spouse in Philippines. So this of course involves a lot of paper processing and of course a lot of money and time. So first of course you have to know well your spouse to be or your husband to be. So you have to meet or plan your engagement, whatever, meet your families like that. But of course, the paper processing. So first, when you plan to get married in Philippines, you have to get this legal capacity certificate. So this is a certificate that proves that your husband to be is single in France. And of course, it is a paper that is used to be presented in your municipality to apply for a marriage license. So, when you get the legal capacity certificate, it takes at least 3 months to wait. So, first, of course, you have to gather the original paper. So, first is to get your passport. As a Filipina, you have to get your passport. Nowadays in Philippines, it takes 15 days or 1 month to process passport. And it costs about 750 pesos or 1,000 plus. It depends. And then, in the passport, of course, you have a lot of process. Your barangay clearance, your NBI, police clearance, your cedula, blah blah blah, a lot. So next is the white photos in white background. You have to bring that to the embassy. The French embassy in Makati is located in Hilpuyat Avenue, corner Makati Avenue, so 16th floor. And then you have to get your birth certificate, which is authenticated by NSO, and it is red ribbon. So you can, if you are far from Manila, you can process it through DHL, and you just have to pay, and it arrives you like after a week. And then after your birth certificate, also your birth certificate from your city hall, because sometimes the embassy would ask the original, specially certified by your city hall. And your Senomar or proof of singleness from NSO, and of course you have to red ribbon it. It takes 7 days for the Senomar. And then proof of residence like cedula, barangay clearance, you have to bring that all original, and you have to photocopy each paper, and you have to bring that to the embassy. And for your French spouse to be, you have to bring his passport, photocopy of his passport, his identity card, photocopy, his last 3 months salary bills, proof of house like electricity or water bill, or rental slips, and then the photos of hubby. I think you have to bring also your photos of hubby, the same in white background, and his birth certificate you have to bring. And then after that, you have to bring those papers in original and photocopies, and after that you will have you will be interviewed, both of you, your husband to be, you will be interviewed, personal facts about how do you meet, where do you meet, his address, his cell phone number. Your husband, you have to memorize that, his of course his full name, his birthday, his salary, monthly salary, and if ever he sent you money monthly in Philippines, you have to tell also the embassy. Sometimes they ask that. And then your love story, of course, and then they will ask what's your plan when you will be in France, if you will be looking for work or not, or if you have children, you are single or divorced, separated, or whatever. And then both of you should have the same answers, so they will base that facts. And then after that, you will be told that you have to attend a seminar at CFO, because in CFO they will give you green and blue certificates, and this certificate you will need it when you will be asking for a stamp from the CFO before you fly. And then after that, of course, you have to wait for 2 to 3 months, and of course you have to be updated through email. So you have to ask the email address of the secretary or the person from the embassy. So you have to ask also the cell phone number, phone numbers. You have to be updated when you want to know that the legal certificate has arrived. And after that, you claim the certificate. So as a Filipina, you can claim the certificate legal capacity alone. So even without your husband. So after that, when you claim the legal capacity certificate, then you have to process your marriage license. So you go to your city hall where you will plan to marry. So the marriage license, this involves also a lot of papers. So they will be asking you to attend seminar. I remember when I attend my seminar, I just attended myself, although it should be by the couple. It was funny though because I attend there myself. You are interviewed. They will tell you about family planning, whatever like that. It is a one-day seminar, and then you have to pay the fee for the marriage license, like about I remember like 650 pesos like that, and then you have to fill up a form in the marriage as marriage license, and then submit the legal capacity, original photocopy also. I think they will just ask for photocopy, and then proof of house, cedula, birth certificate of the Filipina and the French husband. And then after that, of course, after 10 days of the display of your planned marriage date in the city hall, then of course you have to get your license, and then of course have to make happen your marriage. It's a very exciting day, but kinda nervous also because you don't know the days ahead like that, and you have to think of your ninong to be. Where is the restaurant, the food, the dress, and the ring? Everything is exciting. But of course, when you marry in a mayor, you have to talk also to the mayor, and everything like that, and you have to give invitations like that. And after the marriage, you have to make sure that the marriage certificate will be processed in NSO. As for me, I have persons that I knew in the NSO and in the municipality, so I was just able to claim my marriage certificate from NSO in 7 days. And after that, you have to red ribbon it in Manila, in Foreign Affairs, DFA Manila. And after that, you can process also in the DHL. And then after that, you have to submit that original in the embassy again. And then after that, you have to wait again. After submission, you have to wait for your livret famille or book, family book, for at least 3 months. And then of course, you have to update by mails, phone calls when it arrives. And when it arrives, you have to book a ticket. Just first book a ticket, photocopy, and then present it to the embassy. You ask for a visa form. They will give you usually a long stay visa. And then after that, you just after 10 days after the papers, the livret family book is submitted, photocopy they will get, and then after that you just wait for 10 days, and voila, they give your visa for the spouse. It is free. All you have to pay is the plane ticket, one way to France. So that's it. You have to prepare your luggage, your things, and you need to know that when you travel, the signs and symbols, the allowable luggage, kilos, and you have to have with you your passport, ticket, and other necessary documents, and you have to pay terminal fee, and bring with you your camera, and prepare some French words on the plane like bonjour, merci beaucoup, like ça va, or déjeuner, petit déjeuner, poulet, poisson, and toilette. It's very exciting. It's a very long process, but I tell you, it's a very happy experience, and I hope that you will be lucky with your husband to be and with your wife to be. So okay, so take care everyone. Catch us for the next topic. I hope this helps.